Your face is creased with work and pain as the harsh sun bakes your skin into a squint-eyed scowl. Your thin hair, bred in the cold, hard wind of sky, no protection in the sweaty heat. The flies drink from your scalp. Brushing them away, your red arm casts a black banner of shadow across your blue eyes and dry mouth. The white sun and coarse brown bracken will win, and you will walk off, giving not a backward glance through the man-tears and heavy country silence at your broken land, knowing you have worked your blood into the hard, dull clay, and the yellow gorse flowers and sweet red blackberry will thrive, having taken their fill.
I read a poem that I was particularly taken with, and which is about the colonial farmer, about immigrant, workers working in New Zealand and getting shafted, basically. I found quite a lot of Welsh in there. To say that I had echoes and rhythms of Dylan Thomas, maybe a little bit specious, but I think she's very musical. I heard jazz. I heard a lot of the rhythms of the hill. I've never been in New Zealand, unfortunately. I will get there one day. That was kind of my jumping off point. But I think she's extremely talented.
This distant sound becomes a homeland dream of bush-clad slopes marching out to the far sea, there sparkling with Antarctic light. Land of empty majesty, the clean air, breath of heaven itself. And in the crooks and elbows, small wooden houses crafted white, hiding the quietest shadows, those fireplaces, the cowrie furniture, the flies quietly circling inward. The southern sun burning through the window pane, up along the wallpaper, holding the dust with a musty Victorian smell of wax and coal, floating where I am not. The tui singing their searching cadence, up and up, full-throated, and then the moorpork calling in the night, so still and black, but soft movement there, the phosphorescence of sea, licking the black iron ore sand with lime green lip. Listen to the far-off surf roar, an ocean coming home. And listen now, the choked, wet wolf snarl of London town, drum, drum, together, both sounds of homeland now. She gave me the book the other day and I started reading them and I found a great resonance in them, particularly, well, for me, the two that I chose, because they were looking at her past through the lens of where she was now, which is through London, not with nostalgia, which I think can sometimes kind of diminish the past, but as if she was still there, but acknowledging that she was now in London as well. She'd moved away, but she didn't let go of that part of her past. Just because you move somewhere else, you're a so-called exile or an immigrant or an emigrant, whichever perspective you tend to choose to look at it from. There's no necessity to actually give up where you were before, because that part of your life, the early part of your life, I think is what feeds a lot of your personality, a lot of the way you are in the world, is what happens to you in the first 5 years, 10 years of your life. So it's a very strong motor, it's a very strong engine in your thought. And so to revisit it periodically is to enrich yourself, as opposed to dismissing it or saying, oh, well, that was a long time ago. I think it can actually build you as you are, wherever you are now.
I've known Alison Hunter for about 3 years, and I love talking to her anyway, just in conversation, because our experiences are similar. More so my mum, because she came over on the apple boat to this country. She's so evocative of being in this country and loving being in this country and making your life here, and yet having this other side. Because there's something very spiritual about New Zealand. You have to have been there to know it, but it's special. It's properly special, and so is Alison.